attacking our bodies, fracturing our societies, and devastating our economies. Coronavirus disease has altered global reality in a way little else ever has. As in other dangerous times, many of us turn our gazes to the heavens, imploring understanding, seeking guidance, praying for our families, for our civilization. But having successfully removed God from our lives over the last few centuries, for many, there is nothing there but blue emptiness. Our questions and fears multiply. Our sense of helplessness deepens. We know so little about COVID, how it mutates, how immunity develops, and we have no way to predict how this will warp our world for years to come. Beyond protecting our families and doing our best to maintain sanity, what can we do? The issue-inspired activism of the past seems futile now, as if trying to make house repairs in the midst of a hurricane. It's not that ecology, human rights, political reform, and so on are no longer important. No doubt these issues will continue to plague us long after this storm has subsided. But COVID has revealed that these problems are symptomatic of a deeper unwellness. Something is fundamentally wrong with the world we have created. So we turn to the heavens, pray each in our own way for protection, for release from fear, for return to normalcy. Yet, sensing that this may be the wake-up call of a lifetime, many of us know a deeper response is called for. If we are, as many now believe, in a liminal reality, in the highly charged space between the death of one world and the birth of another, how do we give birth to the better world this disaster calls us to? The other day, a wise friend suggested a way forward. He reminded us that in the months before C-19 began to sweep through our lives, the noise of the world had become deafening. From the political madness of Brexit and an American presidency built on blatant lies, to the obscene violence in Syria and the continuing ravages of unaddressed climate change, from the toxicity of social media, to the loud, inescapable drumbeat of marketers insisting that we covet and consume, buy things we have no need for and which often harm our environment. This mind-numbing racket enveloped our daily lives. Before Corona, we were living in a world going mad from its own cacophony. Then this blessed silence descended. Mornings so quiet, skies so free, air so fresh, that the burgeoning spring felt as if it were coming from within us. Lives geared down to natural rhythms in homes where we found each other in our natural habits, without the preening required by the workplace, the malls, the nights on the town. Rather than being that blurred, rushing out the door, we came into focus. A hush overcame the din of incessant activity. Another friend reported that a wolf showed up in his yard and sat there looking at him for a long time. A silent sermon. Another had a bird alight on his upturned palm as he sat on his porch meditating. An avian beatitude. The candle on my altar rarely flickers now, so still is my house, so unruffled my neighborhood. If there is a way through this, my wise friend suggested, it will come by listening into that silence with as much stillness and courage as we can muster. If there is guidance to be found, it will come from the voice of silence. I asked him what he thought we would find in that silence. "I don't know," he said. "Probably nothing. And maybe that's the point. There is no message we can debate, no prescriptive we can then turn into a mission, no instructions that will become our new religion. The silence itself will bring us home. The silence itself will bring us home."